Welcome to Monday's meditation, and this week's meditation will be around the remedy of the week, which is beech. Beech is the remedy for intolerance and criticism of others, and it helps us to be more understanding and tolerant. And interestingly enough, I drew an angel card just before I did this meditation with you, and it indeed had the word no judgment or non-judgment on it, which is why it's on the screen, because I thought it was quite important to share that with you, the non-judgment that can be found by using beech. So anyway, hopefully you're already settled into a comfortable position because you knew you were going to be doing a meditation, and I invite you now just to gently close your eyes and to connect with your breath. So breathing in at the tip of your nose and breathing out there. Breathing in and breathing out. Just beginning to notice what your breathing is like today, at this moment. Becoming aware of its rate and its rhythm, its depth, how it feels. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest and your tummy when you breathe. And just perhaps taking 2 or 3 deeper breaths than you normally would. And then just settling back into your own breath, the one that's right for you. I'm not asking you to change it in any way. It's your breath. And it's always there for you. So breathing in, tell yourself, I'm breathing in. And as you breathe out, tell yourself, I'm breathing out. Because sometimes we forget. And using your breath as your focus, just try to let your thoughts fade into the background. Acknowledge them when they appear. Accept them. But try and let them go and focus on your breath. Your mind may be busy. Just acknowledge that and just return your focus back to your breath, going in at the tip of your nose and coming out there. Just allowing your breath to help your body relax. Maybe noticing your toes relax, your feet relax. Giving your legs permission to relax. Noticing your pelvis and your hips. Sending a breath there and helping them to relax. Noticing your trunk, your back and your front. Noticing any areas of tension. And just sending a breath there. Allowing it to relax. Noticing your fingers, giving them permission to relax. Allowing your hands, your wrists, your arms, your elbows, and your shoulders to relax. Allowing your shoulders to drop down, away from your ears, to soften. Maybe sending an extra breath to them if they feel tight. Giving your neck permission to relax. Giving your head permission to relax. Behind your eyelids, giving your eyes permission to relax. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. And breathing out, you know you're breathing out. Acknowledging those thoughts, just trying to let them go as you breathe. Being aware of the music in the background. Just being aware of my voice when it comes in. Being aware of any tension that you're still holding in your body. And just quietly for 1 minute, just sending your breath to any areas of your body that might still feel tense. Or if you have a pain, just for a minute, just send some breaths there. I want to just now take you on a little visualization, and I want you to imagine that you are lying in the middle of a huge green field, a grass-filled field surrounded by trees. I want you to imagine that you're lying there looking up to the sky. The sun is behind you, so it's not going to blind you. The sky is blue, but there's clouds up there. Just allow yourself to settle into this place that you find yourself. Noticing any sounds. Noticing if you're by yourself. Noticing the colours. Even if you have to tell yourself the story, if you can't see the colours, if you can't see the sky or the clouds. Just tell yourself the story. Use your imagination. Let your higher self take control. And as you're lying there looking up at the sky, I want you to see that there's a strange cloud up there. A strange cloud with a face appearing on it. And you recognize the face of someone who gives you cause for intolerance or to feel critical of them. Maybe not all the time, but certainly at times this person irritates you. You find this person difficult to spend time with, perhaps because of the way they speak or the way they do something which you feel critical and intolerant about. Just allow the face of that person to appear in the cloud. Perhaps thoughts come in about things that they do that annoys you. Perhaps you actually begin to feel annoyed, even thinking about the person. And that's okay. Just recognize it. And I want you to begin to list in your head what that person does or says that causes you to feel critical and judgmental of them. Just thinking about the things that they do, the things you don't understand, how they could do them, how they could be that way. And maybe the list is longer than I'm giving you time for, but for now, I want you to now look at yourself, and I want you to look inside for the next 2 minutes and see if you maybe have any of those qualities that you dislike in this other person within you. And if you find anything, just be curious and non-judgmental of it. Just look inside and go through your list of things that bug you about that person whose face is up in that cloud. Just for the next minute or so, I'm going to leave you looking inside. Often a person who we are having issues with can be reflecting things back at us that we don't accept about ourselves, that we judge within ourselves, sometimes that we have blocked from even seeing about ourselves. And perhaps you've discovered something in yourself that is similar to this person who bugs you, who annoys you, or maybe not. But for now, I want you to try to tap into some understanding that we're all different, that we all have different lessons to learn, different paths to walk, and different ways of being. And I want you to look up at that person in the sky, in the clouds, the reflection, and just tell them that you accept the various things that previously bugged you about them. Just going through your list. And as you go through your list, also accepting it within yourself if you found it there. So again, just for the next minute, just connect with that person in an accepting and tolerant, understanding way. Everyone we meet has a lesson for us to learn, or perhaps we're the ones to teach them, but there's always a reason when we connect with someone, even in a negative way. So just taking one last look up in the sky at that face in the clouds and allowing it to disappear. And with it, your intolerance and your judgment and your non-understanding of whoever you connected with. Knowing that you can let go of the judgment and the criticism by remembering that inside of you is likely what they are reflecting back that you don't accept about yourself. So just feeling your body in that space in the grassy field. Perhaps just taking one last look at the sky. Just bringing yourself back into your own space where you can feel your body. Feel it connected to the surfaces. Feeling your feet and your toes. Feeling your legs and your hips. Feeling your spine running up the middle of your back. Feeling your fingers and your hands, your wrists and your arms. Becoming aware of your shoulders and your neck. Noticing your head. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest and your tummy again when you breathe. Breathing in at the tip of your nose and breathing out again. Breathing in, you know you're breathing in. And breathing out, you know you're breathing out. Just wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, and wiggling your ears. Smiling And just gently opening your eyes and taking 2 or 3 deeper breaths. Just making sure that you're connected again with your body and the earth. And remembering to have a drink after this, before you gently go about your day or your evening. Sending love to you all. Namaste.